boy HeatEmUpTrell. I'm back with another video. We back on the original setup as far as everything with the camera. I'm about to get the light back in. So I gotta go to the storage store and get the light back up. Then y'all gonna see I know it's a little dark probably in the face, but it's gonna be up eventually. But as we get into the wild card weekend, as always, we got the bye weekend off. So like literally, we just gonna talk about anything random about what I got going on, what we got going on. Cause there ain't really much to talk about as far as 49ers for real, cause it's a bye week. But we can, as y'all see on the screen, it's gonna be Jake Moody. Jake Moody is gonna be the main topic for the playoffs. I ain't gonna cap. He's been missing field goals, man. He's been missing field goals. And it's pissing me off. I don't want to say I miss Robbie Gould, but I'm trying to tell you right now, he missed another field goal from 40. And there, if you notice, I'm going down the stream. As I look up Jake Moody, and all you see is real issue with the 49ers. Kicker Jake Moody. Jake Moody he got a game-winning kick for us 4 months ago though against Denver. But that's nothing. But why everyone refuses to tell you about Jake Moody? It's all bad negative talk when it comes to Jake Moody. Misses field goal against the Browns. That was a big game that we lost, mind you. We lost by 2 against that game, and Brock Purdy put together a great job on that game. We should have won that game for real. But yeah, Jake Moody is who the top is gonna be as we go into the playoffs. He's gonna be the player to watch for real. Just because you never know what type of games we're gonna be in. Like, yes, it's the wild card right now, but these games that we're in, like Rams, Cowboys, I believe is who. Cowboys. I forget who the Cowboys play. I gotta see who the Cowboys play. I look the bracket schedule's right here. Packers at Cowboys, Rams at Lions, then Eagles at Bucks. Whoever wins those games, right now the two teams that's hot right now is the Rams and the potential teams will be the Rams or the Packers or potentially the Buccaneers. Or the Eagles, I believe. It's one of those three. Those are gonna be the 3 potential teams for real. It's gonna be one of those 3, honestly, depending on who wins. But we're being honest though, if the Rams come in divisional round, they beat the Lions as I expect them to. I expect them to beat the Lions at Lions. So if it's the Rams that we have to play, it's gonna be a good game, but we gotta make sure our kicker is like locked in for sure. Like I can't trust the fact that he's gonna miss a field goal every single time. Like I can't. I don't want to go into the field. When we had Robbie Gould, it was gold every time. It was gold every time. Like if I was to look up Jake Moody's stats right now, you're gonna see a couple missed field goals, and some of them joints is in clutch. I already told y'all about one against the Browns, but I'm like, he had another one against the Rams. I believe he had another one against the Rams. And that's what pisses me off. Because I'm just like, bro, you over here, like, his longest, he missed his first 40-yard field goal. So I'm like, that's not something I want to hear for real. You know what I mean? That's not something I want to hear. He had 1 attempt. He had 0 made. And I believe that attempt was for 40 yards. He usually makes everything between 40. He was 1 for 2 against the Vikings. Going for what does it say? 55 yards, and then he was 1 for 3 against the Browns. Like, bro, like that's the shit I'm talking about. That's the shit I'm talking about when it comes to Jake Moody. And I'm circling the Browns because that was a key game that we lost, and that's why we had to go on. We went on a 3-game losing streak. He went 1 for 2 against the Vikings and 1 for 3. And ever since then, he's been making them ever since. But then, he went 0 for 1 against the Rams on January 7th. So that's literally what that is, and that's what I'm saying. That's he's the most. It's crazy. It says he's 84% from field goal, but I'm like, bro, I don't want to go into these playoffs and not have everybody clicking. Cause watch this, it could be everybody clicking, then all of a sudden it come down to a field goal. We gotta trust Jake Moody to kick it, and I'm honestly going to tell you right now, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not 100%. I'm not as confident as I was when we had Robbie Gould. When we had Robbie Gould, I knew it was going to be gold. We don't have Robbie Gould no more, so that's kind of what that is. So trusting Jake Moody is going to be hard for me during these playoffs, but I'm going to trust him anyways because, I have no choice but to, if we're being honest. But yeah, literally, he's probably going to be the key player to watch for our team for real. You know what I'm saying? So, like, literally, like, it's literally, like, there's titles on here that saying Jake Moody has confidence issues and it's a problem for the 49ers. Like, that's not something I want to hear. That's not something I want to hear, and that's factual. Like, that's what makes me like, we need to draft. And we drafted this man in the 3rd round. Like, we could have got an actual player pick for this man. It seems like he could have went in like in the 6th or 7th round, for being completely honest. He was not worth the 3rd round pick. We thought we was doing something, drafted him in the 3rd round, but he's having issues as far as just making field goals, man. Making field goals. It's making field goals. Yes, he's a rookie. He's playing on a team that's a win-now team. Maybe that's what it is, if we're being honest. Because being on a win-now team kind of sweats the palms a little bit. And for him, it probably sweating his foot a little bit. You feel me? So I'm just saying, when you're on a win-now team, it's probably like a Trey Lance situation, if we're being honest. Because honestly, Trey Lance was just hopping. He was drafted to a team that was supposed to win. Not going to cap. We lost Nick Bosa that year. That year we got Trey Lance. We were just losing guys. We were losing bodies. We was injured that whole year. That's why we even got the 3rd pick. But for being honest, Trey Lance was being. We were all saying quarterback. That whole year, I was saying quarterback too. You hear me? I ain't going to cap. I wanted Trey Lance. I was looking for Zach Wilson. All of them. Like, I wanted all of them for real. You feel me? So it's like, the fact that he was just thrown in there and then thrown into the woods. Look, he's not even on the team no more. So that's saying something. Thank God we have Brock Purdy, because, Brock Purdy's doing his thing. But that's probably what we're facing when it comes to Jake Moody. It's just the pressure of being on the 49ers and the pressure of being on a win-now team that's supposed to be a Super Bowl winning team. And the fact that we haven't won a Super Bowl is just bringing everybody's nerves up. Like, the guys who's been there, they're cool, calm, collect. Everybody, they're vet. We're bringing in vet guys. Javon Hargrave, he's one. He was on the Eagles before. He knows what to do. Everybody's comfortable because we all been there. Brock Purdy, he's technically been there too. He got hurt in the NFC Championship game. So I mean, hey, Brock Purdy has some experience. So now it's like we just got to go in this joint. It's literally like relying on kicker and making sure we don't mess up like how we did like against the Ravens. Like, we can't play like that how we play against the Ravens for real. But like, honestly, that's just how it goes for real when it comes to things. But hopefully hopefully I can put some trust into Brock Purdy. Hopefully he makes a field goal from like 50 or something like that during like, a 4th and down or something like that. Makes a field goal from 50 so I can feel more confident in him. Because right now, I'm not going to lie, I'm not going in this joint all 100% like I was last couple years with Robbie Gould. I cannot lie. So I'm just saying. I don't want to be the kicker in the ass, but I'm keeping it real, bro. I'm keeping it 100. That's just how it is, how everybody's looking at it, if we're being honest. So, hey, Jake Moody, you got to do your job too. I need you in that joint kicking field goals every day. You have nothing to do but kick field goals. Like, bro, put some loud music on, do something. I need something for you to. We're at home the whole playoffs, so I don't want to hear any. There's no excuses when it comes to missed field goals. No excuses whatsoever. No excuses. If you miss a field goal when we're at home, I'm trying to tell you it will be silent in that joint. If we're being honest, not probably silent because there gotta be a little crowd because then the team will be throwing you off. But I'm trying to tell you. But, Jake Moody, you're gonna be a key player of this game, of this playoff series, man. I'm trying to tell you. I don't want no fuck ups as we're going into this Super Bowl run. I want no fuck ups at all. I want everything perfect. I need perfect games. I need us to get to the Super Bowl. I need us to win the Super Bowl. Hey, that Super Bowl winner might be coming down to your foot, and I'm gonna be very upset if I have to make a video bashing you because I don't want to bash anybody. You hear me? I bashed Jimmy Garoppolo when we lost with him. I have no problem doing it with anybody else. You hear me? Because if we lose, I will freak. And I do not want to freak. I want to celebrate. I haven't celebrated this team winning and for fucking ever. You hear me? We lost to the fucking Ravens in 2012. Had to go to class. I was in 5th grade. Had to go to class. It was a whole debate about us losing. Like, you know how many people, I'm not from Maryland, bro. Literally, I had so many, it was Ravens fans, Washington fans was looking at me like, bro, this is that talking shit. I'm like, bro, I've had to face that, bro. I'm like, I had to argue the refs that year. Seahawks, Crabtree, on that joint talking shit to Sherman. I even know I respect Sherman. Sherman is respected, though. You feel me? But I'm like, I'm just saying. We need to win a Super Bowl. It's been too many years without us getting a Super Bowl for us to like rely full to a kicker. You hear me? So I'm just saying, Moody, I need you on your 10 toes all this time. You hear me? So like literally, that's just how it was. You hear me? So like I need everything to go. But that's gonna do it for this video though. I ain't gonna cap. Ain't really much to it. Jake Moody, do your job. Make your field goals. I don't need you missing none because you have a record with me. You have a record of missing. I miss Robbie Gold a little bit. But that's going to do it. But make sure y'all like, share, comment, subscribe. And on to the next video. It's wild card weekend. It's just a cool little video before wild card, before Saturday. I'm going to drop it on Saturday. But, you know, it's just a cool little vid. So that's it. But make sure y'all like, share, comment, subscribe. And I'm out.